I urge car manufacturers, please don't get into the rat race of getting so connected that you forget the love and real purpose of driving. You are in fact spoiling an entire generation which anyway does minimal reading and lives on a diet of Coke and TikTok. I would urge you to bring in cars like the Toyota Camry Hybrid, which is so solid. It does not lose on its modernity and technology, yet it preserves its relevance. The 2022 facelifted Toyota Camry Hybrid continues to be a purposeful car with the right mix of tech, luxury, and style. The new Camry Hybrid sports a new look front bumper and grille designed with chrome inserts. Besides, what is new are the newly designed 18-inch alloys. Everything else up front, like the LED headlights, fog lamps, etc., continue to exude great appeal. The 2022 Toyota Camry Hybrid gets fresh look rear combination lamps with LED brake lights, now available with a black base extension. Hi, now I'm inside this brand new Toyota Camry, and this is a hybrid. This has got a beautiful 9-inch screen, very clear, with not only a touch but also you need to feel it. That's something so beautiful. An absolute touch makes it very artificial. Now this has got a touch and a feel. So whether you want to change the channel, the track, the phone, the apps, you want to scroll, there is a small knob here. There's a power volume here, then for maps and audio and menu and home. So it's so clear, and the audio system is provided by JBL, which by itself is a proven audio system company. Now this entire area here is so plush. Look at that design. There's a bit of shine here, then there is a wood finish, then there is a leather finish, the kind of plastic which is there, top notch, I would say. And look at that steering. I'm sure it can be adjusted electrically for reach, that means it's telescopic, and with the same button you can bring it down and take it up. So for tilt too, it can be managed. The buttons here are very minimalistic. You got a cruise control setting here, then you have mode, and of course your radio tuning. Here you have voice command for once you're connected through Bluetooth to your phone, then volume control. Then there are these buttons here wherein you can actually do the settings of the MID or the multi-information display. You have two large circular gauges. One is a speedometer. Then you have the fuel level indicator. Then you have the temperature setting. Then of course it has a tachometer. All very colorful, all very neat. And controls out here you have for AC, for your defoggers, your fan speed, switching off, air circulation, whatnot. And temperature settings is a 3-zone temperature setting. 3-zone means I can set my own temperature. This person here, co-passenger, can set own temperature, and the people at the back as a whole can set their own temperature. 10-way power adjustable driver seat, ventilated front seats, wireless smartphone charger, heads-up display are some of the features you get in the new Camry Hybrid.
The car also has a tilt and slide moonroof.
Now I'm seated at the back seat of this new Toyota Camry Hybrid, and I must say it's really spacious and comfortable. So what does this person get? He gets these AC vents here in front, which look chic in terms of the texture material here, little wooden finish there. There are controls for closing it and shutting it. And just below that, there are two USB slots for charging your mobile phone and gadgets. And let's see how innovative is this handrest here. You get cup holders there too. But what's this? There's a lovely screen here. I switch it on, and yes, there's no manual fan speed in front, but everything can be controlled here. Your music, your power, and yes, even the seats at the rear can be reclined. Let's try this. There, I can bring the seat in front. Yeah, so I'm a little upright. I can take it down. Wow, so a very comfortable. The temperature settings are here, and please remember all this touch and there is this little touch where it shows shade, and that I guess is for the shade at the rear. So if you're traveling and you realize the sun's rays are getting a bit too sharp, you can always put it up or down as you want.
The 3-zone personal air conditioning releases refreshing nano-positive ions that moisturize the skin and hair while deodorizing the cabin.
You got two shades here, the sunshades here, or sunscreens as you say that. So these are manually operated. You can bring it down and bring it up. So a great feature. You got reading lights here for both the passenger, and of course this is the center button is for ensuring that the lights function when you open the doors. So how's it for the person in the middle? In cars like this, generally, you will not find anybody sitting in the middle. But nevertheless, if someone were to sit, it's going to be a little uncomfortable because you have the transmission tunnel right at the center. That's a big hump, and that is not good. And another interesting thing is when you bring down this handrest here or armrest here, you can have access to your boot area. So if you want to pick up something from here, you can pick it up and bring it in front or place something at the back. A very innovative and a very wonderful feature in a car.
Coming to engine and performance, the vehicle is powered by a 2.5-litre 4-cylinder gasoline hybrid dynamic force engine coupled with a powerful motor generator delivering a combined output of 218 PS.
Now this car comes with an automatic transmission, the typical drive mode, then you have a sport mode, 3 driving modes, then you have what's known as an EV mode. To drive EV mode, it shows EV mode unavailable because the hybrid battery is low. I've not been driving for quite some time and has not been charged. So I guess it's time to move. Let me belt up and let's go. As you move along, you can realize that the power is being shared between the IC engine and the battery. It's not only the drive fun, but there's a sense of purpose here in this vehicle. Like I mentioned earlier, you have got to understand that electric vehicles will take a long time, and personally, I don't feel it makes sense. I would like my fuel tank to be filled in 3 or 4 minutes or maximum 5 minutes. You should understand, we Indians are quite restless people. We want everything done fast. So electric vehicles, especially cars, I do not think it makes sense unless they can be charged like that. Vehicles like the Toyota Camry Hybrid, they need to be encouraged. The government has to look into this because in the long run, it not only saves petrol to a great extent, but it also ensures that we remain eco-friendly and purposeful, not only in our lives, but in our drives. An absolute bliss to drive this car. Perhaps among the most mature, smart, and intelligent cars, I find the Toyota Camry Hybrid on top. This is a no-nonsense car, and that itself makes a lot of sense. Absolutely wonderful suspension, very comfortable seat. These are ventilated both on the left and right.
Safety features in this car include 9 SRS airbags, parking assist with back guide monitor, clearance and back sonar, vehicle stability control, traction control, hill start assist control, electronic parking brake with brake hold function, and tire pressure monitoring system, among others. The new Camry Hybrid's battery comes with a warranty of 8 years or 1,60,000 kilometers, whichever comes first. The new Camry Hybrid is available at an ex-showroom price of Rs 41.70 lakh across India.
The best part about this vehicle is it has the advantages and smartness of an IC engine and the relevance and the purpose of an electric engine, that is lithium-ion batteries. This functions in such a way that it literally divides its work between an IC power and an electric power. I guess this is the best thing to happen to a car. I am not for or against electric vehicles, but I would say, and I would emphasize on the fact that today we need vehicles like the Toyota Camry Hybrid, wherein this is not a simple cosmetic hybrid. It is not a start-stop hybrid kind of stuff. This is a hybrid of such a nature where the electric side of it functions almost equal to what an IC engine does. So it shares its load between IC and electric. And in today's world, if we could have more of such cars, it would do wonders. Rather than having crazy functions like open sunroof, closed sunroof, tell me a joke. Come on guys, have a life. I mean, live a life. Whether you're Generation X or Generation Y or Generation Z, I really don't care. When you get a car, drive with your eyes focused on the road rather than talking aimlessly with the car. I urge car manufacturers, please don't get into the rat race of getting so connected that you forget the love and real purpose of driving. You are in fact spoiling an entire generation which anyway does minimal reading and lives on a diet of Coke and TikTok. I would urge you to bring in cars like the Toyota Camry Hybrid, which is so solid. It does not lose on its modernity and technology, yet it preserves its relevance. And that is what Toyota Camry is all about: success, intelligence, smartness, even sportiness. I just drove this car a bit and I realized it's so effortless on the roads. Whether you want to go fast or slow or at medium pace, it's your wish. You can go. And with these modes of eco, normal, and sport, it's beautiful.